no, short dudes are not supposed to walk the catwalk. Okay. I know it's, like the week in New York here where everybody, it's fashion week and that ain't me. That ain't me. I'm on the walk regular.
I know that you and Tom were close. Did he give you any advice and did he reach out?
We have talked. I wouldn't say that we did advice because essentially the same advice he gave me when I was doing AFE, which was be you, right? So I think we have enough respect for each other that it's just, I wanted to talk to him as a friend and, I wanted to let him know how it went down and all the love and respect that I have for Tom. Tom is the best. He just is and will always be near and dear to my heart in every way. And look, I continue to say that I'm building my career on what Tom Bergeron leaves behind, right? Like I'm very upset that he doesn't have a job right now, that, a big job, because when all this ends, I gotta go to the next job. I keep joking with him about it. I'm like, dude, I need you to get something big. I need you to get something big because then that's my next job.
Back in the ballroom, what was your reaction when they gave you the call to co-host Dancing with the Stars? And was there ever any hesitation at all?
Well, I had no clue it was coming. The executive producer, Dina Katz, and I are great friends, and we go to dinner every once in a while, and we basically kind of hung out, and then I was like, hey, listen, I'd like to throw my name in the hat. If it comes back to me, great, but if it doesn't, no big deal. And so I thought it was dead. All of a sudden, I'm on a road trip, right, in my RV somewhere on the East Coast, and I get a phone call, saying, hey, can you hop on a call in, tomorrow morning? We want to talk about you being one of our hosts. And I was like, okay. And there was no hesitation. It was a very simple yes for me to do it. I've loved the show. The show is so much fun. So I've loved it. And it's going to be a blast for me to kind of be back in the ballroom with all of my favorite people in the world and all those amazing dancers and the crew and everybody. And, our old new executive producer, Conrad Green, is bringing back such a great feel and energy to the show. Very excited. It's going to be a great move to Disney Plus.
I cannot wait. And I know a lot of dancers said that this year it's going back to its roots. So what do you think it was missing the past few years that's coming back?
I would say the last several years, it was kind of missing just the ballroom aspect of it, right? There are a lot of other dance shows. One thing that dancing always gave the audience was an understanding of ballroom dance, right? It was less hip hop, less, jazz and funk and whatever. It's a ballroom show. And that's what we're kind of going back to, bringing it back to ballroom. But also, I think it's unfortunate because during the COVID years is what I like to refer to them as, everybody had to be separate. Right. And so you couldn't have that camaraderie. When I did the show, I would go into other people's rehearsal rooms. Right. And they would come into mine and we'd kind of hang out together. I had movie nights at my house with all of the I call them the kids on the show. They would come over and come to my house and we do movie nights. And, that coming together, it makes you feel like a family. And so during the COVID years, they didn't have that. We're going to bring that back. Of course, knowing all of the dancers and knowing the show, and I will get to meet all of these incredible, some I already know, celebrity contestants, bring that warmth and fun back to the ballroom that they haven't been able to have because of the COVID situation.
Definitely. How is Tyra feeling about having you as a co-host, and how are the two of you? Can you kind of describe your relationship with her?
Well, I've known Tyra since literally junior high. Right? Like we went to school together. Her first acting job was The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Yes. So we've known each other forever. The energy is great. When we did our promo shoots, it was literally like, seeing an old friend and getting right back into the groove of things. So I feel really confident that we're going to have a great time together. We've known each other. We love each other. We respect each other. And so we will have fun together.
Definitely. Are you going to be walking the catwalk with her like she does on the
No, I ain't doing any of that. No. Short dudes are not supposed to walk the catwalk. Okay. I know it's, like the week in New York here where everybody, it's fashion week and that ain't me. I'm on the walk regular. Let her do her walking and I will walk regular, but we're going to smile and we're going to have fun and we're going to bring that warmth. Both of us are going to bring it back to the ballroom.
Definitely. Is it kind of similar format to how it used to be with, one person by the one co-host by the judge and one backstage with contestants? Is that how it's going to be this year? And are you going to be backstage with the contestants?
Yeah, well, we're going back to the back because there was a time when it was like backstage. No, that we're bringing the Skybox back.
Nice.
So I will be in the ballroom, just one level up. Where I will have the ability to kind of be with the contestants and the dancers, but I'm right there in the ballroom so I can see it all live as it's happening.
So I know that you were doing this one-of-a-kind pop-up shop today, so tell me all about it.
Yeah, it's going to be very exciting. We're going to be at the Oculus, and listen, commuting in New York is never fun, but I've teamed up with the original donut shop to give people a treat. I want to give them the ability to have a nice little something during their day. So we've got the pop-up down at the Oculus, and I'm going to be treating all of the commuters by doing, some little interviews and talking to people. And we've got all kinds of goodies for them. They're going to have all of the original Donut Shop coffee. We've got the Snickers flavors. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to be a fun day. People are going to have, so every 30, right? Mm-hmm. You get a treat. You get the Alfonso treat every 30.
I love that. And it's a new Snickers flavor, right?
Yeah. So the original Donut Shop Snickers flavors is new to the brand, but they have all of the other flavors that people have loved forever. But this is our new one. And, it is a wonderful treat because people, who doesn't love a Snickers?
That's
right?
So true.
I mean, come on. The caramel gooey goodness and put into a coffee. I mean, come on, it's going to be beautiful.